Ron Brown with Tech for Seniors. Virtual Reality for Seniors, Part 2, The Hardware. Let's have a look. Now you know the routine. If you like this video, please click the like, and I would sure appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel. It really helps us, and it helps other people wanting to see these videos. Thanks again. Let's get on with the show. Now, if you go to Best Buy and you want to buy a virtual reality machine, you'll have three choices. And these are the three choices we're going to talk about today, starting with the PlayStation. This is Sony's PlayStation VR. This is a very popular device. It's $349 at Best Buy. Now, the only problem is that you have to have a PlayStation to be able to use this. This is just for the headset. Now, I'm not sure I know a lot of seniors that use the Sony PlayStation, but it is extremely popular. Sony's entry level into the market is the lowest powered of these three, but the PlayStation has a big advantage over the Quest 2 and Vive. Because it's tethered to the PlayStation gaming system, there is an enormous pre-existing user base of tens of millions of gamers, many of whom are eager to try their hands at virtual reality. Because of the user database that the PS4 had, Sony's customers didn't have to purchase or upgrade computer hardware to make the PlayStation virtual reality headset the most affordable of the high-end HMDs, or head-mounted displays. As such, the PlayStation Virtual Reality is the best-selling virtual reality headset on the market, moving over 4 million units since its initial release, and showing that if nothing else, VR gaming is here to stay. So this is for sure, if you do have a PlayStation, this is a very easy way to get into virtual reality, with the software and hardware being on the PlayStation 5. Again, these are the prices at Best Buy. You'll see that the headset is $349 and the PlayStation is just under $500, which makes it just under $900 for the combination headset and PlayStation. All right, let's talk about the HTC Vive. Here is an example of the Vive Cosmo Elite. This is different than the Oculus Quest in that it has two external components. You'll see those two boxes by the headset and two controllers. Now, the HTC Vive has been one of the best-selling virtual reality headsets on the market since its consumer release back in 2018. And the Vive has been locked in fierce competition with the Oculus Quest since its release. So the two are sort of battling it out, as both headsets are aimed at the top end of the virtual reality market. But I will tell you that the HTC Vive distinguishes itself on a couple of issues. The first is the screen resolution is probably a bit better than the Oculus, as well as the speed. So if you look at the top gamers who are really into virtual reality, they are tending to purchase the HTC Vive or the Cosmos Elite as their choice. But it distinguishes itself quite a bit from the Oculus on two issues. The first is price. You'll see that this is Best Buy prices, and you can buy the Vive Cosmos as a package for around $700 US. If you want just the headset, then it's just under $600. The problem is this is not a standalone unit. You have to tether this to a PC. So this is, and that's the second big distinguisher from the Oculus. The Oculus is a standalone computer. You do not need to connect it, but you do need to connect it. The HTC Vive, you do need to connect to a computer, and it works through the computer. So you need a gaming computer in addition to the hardware that I've just discussed. All right, this is the Oculus Quest 2. This is the one that I own, and you'll see me up in the left-hand corner of the screen. You'll see that it comes with a headset and 2 hand controllers, and we'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. This is what you'll find in the box. You'll find on the left-hand side, you'll see that there are the 2 controllers, and you'll see the headset along with a charging cable. When you take it out of the box on the right-hand side, you'll see that there is a glass protector, which we'll talk about in a minute, the 2 controllers, and the head-mounted display. Now there are 2 versions of the Oculus Quest. When you go to Best Buy to buy this, you'll find that there is one for $299 and one for $399. Now this is the deal of a lifetime because these are standalone computers. You do not need a PC to run this. You don't need to connect it to your PC. You can do this all by initiating it through a cell phone if you want. And because it's heavily subsidized by Facebook, you'll find that it is extremely cheap. So when I say that you're going to buy a unit for $299, yes, that is it. These are standalone units. You'll be able to do all the virtual reality you want. It includes the software, the charging cables, and the 2 controllers, all for $299. Now, when you go to Best Buy, you're going to see that there are 2 versions. There's a version for $299 and $399. Let me say that these are exactly the same machines. They have the same processor in them. Everything about these 2 devices is the same, except for how much memory is in there. And the $299 one has 64 gigabytes of memory. The $399 one has 256 gigabytes of memory. So what's the difference? Well, it depends on how much memory you're going to need to play the games or the applications that you want. Let me tell you that I have the one for $299 or 64 gigabytes. It's perfectly adequate for the amount of applications that I want to play. So I don't really think, unless you have a lot of experience with VR and plan on putting a tremendous amount of games on there, I don't think that to spend the extra $100 is really worthwhile initially when you start. One important feature is you cannot upgrade the memory on these. So what you got is what you got. So if you do think you might want more memory, then spend the extra $100 and get the $399 version. The first question that I often get asked is, what if you wear glasses? I wear glasses. How do these headsets work with glasses? Well, there are really 2 types of people that wear glasses. Those are who are farsighted or short-sighted, and these individuals usually have had glasses all their lives. Then there's people like myself who have presbyopia. This is where you just need reading glasses as you get older because a lot of things start to wear out, right? So those of you who have presbyopia, such as myself, I didn't find that I needed my glasses in the virtual reality experience. So you may want to try it without glasses. There is a glass protector so that your glasses can't actually touch the lens, and you'll see that in the top right-hand corner. So if you do require, if you're short-sighted or far-sighted, or you find that you do need virtual reality, your glasses in the headset, you can indeed wear them. In fact, the lenses, which you'll see on the bottom right, can actually be taken out, and your optometrist can actually grind the lenses to fit your refraction, and some people do this. So glasses are really not an obstacle to virtual reality. Now, I often get asked, what about hearing aids? Well, part of the immersive experience of virtual reality is, of course, being able to hear the stereo sound. And you'll see on the left-hand side, you'll see that there's 2 speakers, one on each side. You'll hear them just by your ear there, and you will see them on the as part of the strap. It's very good sound. I have never had a problem with it. It's really pretty darn good. However, if you want more, or you're having trouble with hearing, then you're able to actually connect a headset through an audio output jack, as you'll see on the right hand side. And this is a headset that is being plugged in and is used in addition to the speakers. There is no Bluetooth connection to earbuds and other devices like that. So this is a plug-in device that would be plugging in an existing headset. Now, in addition to purchasing your Oculus Quest, there's always a lot of questions about aftermarket devices that you can add to your existing headset. One of the big discussions that you'll have is the strap that comes with the Oculus Quest. As you'll see in this picture here, the Oculus Quest comes with the front mounted headset, and then the strap goes over top of your head and connects at the back. This is like a Velcro strap that really works fine. You will find though that the headset is a little bit heavier in the front and it doesn't quite balance on your head. So there is a lot of aftermarket devices made, and Oculus actually has an Oculus Quest 2 strap, which is it's a fixed piece of plastic, I guess, that comes around the side, and you have actually a device to turn at the back of your head that can tighten or loosen the strap up. So instead of having a floppy Velcro thing, you have sort of more of a permanent mounted device, and you can control how tight you want it by simply dialing the circle at the back. I did purchase this. I like it. I think it's fine. And it was $49, and this is available at Best Buy, or there are a lot of other companies that make devices like this to add on to your Oculus Quest. Now, the Oculus Quest 2 is a clear winner. It is heavily subsidized at $299. It is a standalone device. You don't need any other equipment to have a great virtual reality experience. You can tether it to your PC and play games like Flight Simulator, and all you'll need is a cable of about $30 to connect it. And this week they announced a major update to the Oculus Quest software that's even going to let you do this all through a wireless connection. So lots of new things coming as well. Now my advice is this: give it a try, and if you get hooked on virtual reality, that's great. If it's not for you, give it to your grandchildren, because you will be known as the greatest grandparents ever. You know, all those sweaters you knit them and all those great dinners you bought them, they'll never remember that, but they will remember the day you gave them an Oculus Quest. Stay tuned to part 3, and we're going to talk about the software that's available and how you might use it as a senior with virtual reality. Ron Brown with Tech for Seniors.